Just had another enormous Harbor Freight run. So much so that I needed 2 carts. Any guesses what it's for? That is if the title doesn't give it away. It's a bit weird. I feel like this is one of the first times I've run errands alone in a while. And I feel like just driving alone, being able to blast my music and then just walking around a shopping store is like oddly peaceful and calming, as weird as that may sound. What I'm about to show you guys was supposed to be a secret. And I wasn't supposed to talk about this for a few days, but seeing as I really didn't film much today, I'm just gonna go ahead and blow the surprise and just show you. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's pretty big. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, what is that? No, oh. I don't think you can see it. I'm so hyped. You guys stoked? I'm well stoked. It might seem crazy, but my truck wasn't gonna be here in time, and I wound up being able to get one of the trailers off the lot and just having them do some stuff to it to like kind of bring it up to par, which I'll go over. So the plan is I'm gonna put some stiffer springs on my BMW, like 15Ks or something, raise up the back end, and I'm gonna try to tow my 240 with this aluminum enclosed trailer behind my BMW. I think overall weight will only be like 5,000 pounds, so I make 420 foot-pounds of torque, so I think it'll do it. Comment below if you guys think this is a bad idea or a good idea. It looks pretty sweet, to be honest. I mean, why not, right? All jokes aside, I obviously got the trailer before I could get a truck. It is not an aluminum trailer. I just did that to make the fact that I would be pulling it behind my car a little bit more believable. It is a 30-foot enclosed steel trailer made by Hallmark. It's a Hallmark Edge specific race trailer. I'm gonna show you guys around and then I'll give you some more details on kind of how I came to desire this trailer. All right, so one of the coolest things about this trailer is how nice the inside is. Literally like a house in here. This is amazing. I went from wanting an open trailer to this. Alberto,
whoa,
what do you think?
this is awesome.
You've already seen it, so this is a fake Alberto reaction.
It's like new car but trailer version.
My camera's getting like fogged up from all the humidity.
Really?
Yeah. I wish I had the generator going because then I could turn the AC on. I'm pumped. Check this out. It looks so good. It's so bright in here. All the bugs are gonna come hang out with us. So right now, I'm basically unloading all the stuff that I just got from Harbor Freight. Obviously not the best quality tools, but I just needed stuff fast. I figure I'll get nicer tools down the road. So, as you guys can see, there's a lot of stuff. I heard the tie downs that they sell at Harbor Freight are actually pretty good, so I'll be using these to hold the car down. Got some aluminum jack stands. I tried to get pretty much one of every single tool that I use, that way I can keep a set in the trailer and don't have to keep transferring tools back and forth from my garage to the trailer. So I even got a jack. This is a Yamaha 7K generator. It's enough to power the AC, and then hopefully in the future, maybe a compressor or maybe even a tire machine. Although I think those are all like air powered, aren't they, Alberto?
What?
Tire machines, they don't like actually use power, do they? Yeah. Well, I suppose they do, because for the thing that spins.
One, but there's a full electric one, but there's also electric and air, or just air only.
Gotcha. Well, I figure you need air anyway if you're gonna have.
The air ones are better.
Yeah. So, this is my trailer. This generator is supposed to be pretty quiet. It's got nice drawers and stuff. We'll go into a little more detail in a little bit. It's just really, really warm and humid in here. Of course, the drawer's locked, so they don't open while you're driving. Oh, come on. Oh wait, it fits perfectly. I was worried that my drawer liner was gonna be a little bit like too wide, but it's perfect. This stuff will be so nice so my tools don't just slide all over the place. Not perfect, but decent enough temporarily. It also has a head unit with speakers on the inside. We've got like 2 up there, 2 up there, and then there's actually 2 speakers outside, and some sweet outside lights. So the only thing right now that's kind of inconvenient that I have to do is rewire the speakers, or at least like play around with the wires, because right now like you can only fade it left to right, so you have to lose out 2 speakers inside to have no speakers outside, because I don't know. It worked perfectly that the leftover rubber I had actually fits up here, so I'll probably just do a couple layer of these. So I've got a bunch of spare VR1, some shop rags, some Spanish music. Oh, did you find where they spliced it in?
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna make it so easy now.
Well, but we have to do it too because it's done left, back and rear, so we have to do both.
It's so fun unboxing new tools. I love it. Just getting to set up the drawers and like make them all neat and organized, because you know they'll never stay organized.
You left on the oil thing.
So I think what I'm gonna do really quick, since it's so humid and hot in here, is give you like a real quick overview of the trailer. It's obviously dark out, and then I'll talk about kind of like how I arrived at this trailer at home in my comfortable, cool house. So one of the cool reasons that I'll talk about later on kind of what swayed me towards this trailer is the fact that it has the extra long ramp. So obviously for low cars, it'll be a bit easier. It has like the LED light package, which is why. Alberto, you're funny. So I just finished putting everything in all the cabinets. Nothing too crazy right now. Got some oil, some shop towels, got a bunch of tie downs and straps. And here I've just got some more random like tie downs and stuff and some speakers that I'm gonna put on my 240 eventually. Gotta make sure you close everything so it doesn't open up while you're driving. Hand tools I use all the time, and then we go down to all like the ratchets and extensions and sockets, going down to the wrenches, going down into my little like wiring and specialty tools drawer, going down into hammers, going down into a new cordless drill that I just picked up, and the paperwork for the trailer. Over here we have where you'd access the battery. I have some ramps because for the truck, you're gonna have to like drive up the ramps in order to get the back of the trailer a little bit down to make it easier to drive your car in. I got some new aluminum jack stands. I hate the steel ones because they're heavy and annoying. And some wheel chucks. And then I have an aluminum jack that I picked up. And then this generator that I think I already talked about, so I'm not gonna talk about that. This is the stabilizing kit for the trailer when I hook it up to the truck. Or the BMW, I should say. Alberto kind of pushed me towards getting this, even though the trailer people didn't say it was really necessary. You want to explain why?
You will love that. It stabilizes the sway so it doesn't swing around. And if it does want to, it's like it has 2 tension bars to keep it super steady all the time. So when you're driving, it's like there's no trailer.
I think the only negative thing about this trailer that I can possibly think of at the moment, this flooring is actually defective. So I don't know if you can tell, it's starting to peel up here. But Hallmark, which is a really legit company, is gonna honor the warranty of the trailer and they're gonna replace the flooring. They offered to do all diamond plate, but I don't like diamond plate. So I'm gonna keep the non-stick rubber. Alberto says that I'm gonna hate the diamond plate here because it's gonna like sunburn me.
Yeah, if you want a tan, just stand there while it's open. You'll get a tan in like 15 minutes. All red, especially your legs.
The exterior is black. Originally I thought I was gonna go with white in terms of not getting the trailer really hot in the sun, but I think black's gonna look good with the color of my truck, which I'm not gonna tell you yet. Another cool feature of this trailer is that it has an electric hitch lift. So I don't have to like crank it up by hand. I can just kind of press a button and then it'll make the hitch go up to hook onto my BMW. It's a really good looking trailer. I'm really happy with it. I didn't want the matte black, although I like the black trim on it. Really happy with this. It's a dual axle, which I've been told is a good thing. And the rear has like these crazy brake lights and everything. So I'll show you guys more of the trailer like once it's daylight. Obviously at nighttime, it's not the most ideal thing. Oh, look at this. It's a place for where the generator will go. But I can't keep the generator in here yet because I need to wait until I can get the generator slides so I can pull the generator out and use it. Otherwise, we would die of carbon monoxide fumes. Huge thank you to the guys over at Overkill. They got the trailer done insanely fast. I was kind of playing with you guys when I said it would take like a month or whatever, custom ordering it. But like I said, I'm gonna go into more detail in a couple minutes. I just gotta lock up the trailer and then head home. All right, so here's the story with the trailer. Originally, I wanted an open trailer, and like I said, that escalated into a used enclosed trailer, which escalated into a new enclosed trailer. I spoke a lot with Pat Gooden, who has tons of experience trailering cars all across the country for FT. So Pat really steered me in the direction of Hallmark. That's the brand that he really likes, and I really trust Pat's word. And I of course believe in kind of sticking to brands that have a good reputation. So I was pretty much set on Hallmark. And originally I was thinking like more along 24 feet, because although it would be awesome to be able to have 2 cars, I'm not too certain that the truck that I'm getting would be able to handle 2 cars. The stacker thing was just a joke. That used to be like a dream of mine and still is, but it's just not realistic, especially for my first trailer. I would need like an insane semi or just a really big dually or something crazy to be able to tow it. Yeah, maybe it's possible, but those are also like $100,000 or even $60,000 for like a low line one. So that'll be a little while. But anyway, as cool as it'd be to have like a 2-car trailer, I don't think it's really necessary. Originally, I was like, oh, well then maybe I could bring my friends' cars to events and stuff, but Taylor's gonna end up getting a truck, and I wouldn't want to inconvenience myself where every time I'm bringing just my car to an event, I would have this huge, long, like 36 foot, because I think that's a minimum for 2 cars, trailer, and mind you, then I wouldn't have much room for other stuff. So essentially, I was like, all right, 24 foot, that's what Trevor had. So I spoke a lot with Trevor. Trevor's like, dude, like, you always want more space. And I was like, that's a lot of space. My car's like 15 feet long, but then you have the cabinets, you have your spare wheels, and everything starts to add up. So I went with a 28 foot, or at least that's what I wanted. But when it came down to actually purchasing the trailer, but when I saw the 30 foot next to it, I was like, man, this is really cool, because it had the longer ramp, it had the electric hitch lift, and it had speakers all wired in. So I was gonna get the 28 foot, and I was gonna have them put speakers in the 28 foot. I was gonna have them put the longer ramp in the 28 foot. But the issue was getting that stuff and actually having them do it would have taken quite some time. So the impatient myself, they knew that I didn't want to wait forever for the trailer. So they suggested the 30 foot next to it that actually had the same stuff as the 28 foot and was actually less money than me doing those modifications to the 28 foot to make it like the 30 foot, if that makes sense. So I wound up going with a little bit bigger than I wanted, but I can't see myself regretting an extra 2 feet. I understand from what people have told me that it won't really make it any harder to tow. If anything, you just have 2 feet of extra space. So maybe I could fit 2 Miatas in it, but I don't think there's ever gonna be 2 cars in it. One day, maybe I'll get a 2-car trailer, but right now, Nicole is not passionate enough about drifting for me to justify bringing 2 cars across the country. If anything, it would be bringing like a daily in my 240, but I just plan on driving my 240 around town or the truck when we get it. Once again, this isn't part of some like big secret drift plan to become an FD driver or whatever might be going on in your head. I really like drifting, it's fun, and there's always people helping me out with trailers. When my car breaks down, I need to bring it somewhere. They have tools in their trailers, lending me tools so I can fix my car. They have cool hangout trailers that I'm hanging out in. So if I'm financially able to purchase a trailer of my own, I really thought that I should. Especially after Japan, I've been so eager to drive new tracks, not just the OSW skid pad, but going farther than like 100 miles in my 240 gets kind of sketchy. So a trailer is gonna enable me to drive new places. I get to drive with my friends up in Connecticut, and I get to have something that I can share with people. Another thing that I wanted to mention was about the air conditioning, because initially I didn't want air conditioning in the trailer. I wanted to keep it very simple. But I remembered the event we went to in Texas with Trevor, how nice it was kind of escaping the stressfulness. Because sometimes when everything's going on, it gets very stressful at events and you just kind of want to be by yourself. And when you're in your car, like people come up to you, you guys come up to me, and that's totally cool. I like saying what's up, but sometimes I just kind of need my own personal space, and it's hard to find that at events. So we have a sweet trailer with speakers and air conditioning. Like I said, initially I didn't want to do it, but I think it'll be great just to be able to kind of have our own space. The generator, I mean, you need a generator to power air conditioning, and then we'll probably do air tools and maybe a tire machine so we can mount tires and like help friends that need to mount tires. I don't know. I probably went way too overboard with it. I didn't go $180,000 stacker trailer. I just want to do everything right the first time. I don't want to have a crappy trailer that breaks and then me not be able to drive, because then crappy trailer breaking means I get stuck on the road, means less videos, means you guys are upset, I'm upset because I can't drive. So I'll just do it right. I have a trailer that's going to hold its value. I'll be able to resell it if I want to get a different one and not really lose that much, because apparently something with Hallmark, they just went up in price, so that one was locked at a lower price. I don't know, it might have been a sales tactic, I might be an idiot, or it might be a very valuable trailer. Thank you guys so much. Once again, I hate all this like new flashy stuff all the time. Again, a lot of it's sponsored. Not all, but a lot of that video with all the 2J stuff was sponsored. The trailer and the truck are the first things in a while that I've actually paid full price for, but it's all for fun. I put everything that this channel has given me, I try to just keep putting in, like reinvesting in fun, if that makes sense. Just investing in the things that I'm passionate about, and then it always pays for itself back off in content, in happiness, in I don't know. I feel like there's some of you guys that just get it and I don't have to really explain that. But thank you guys so much for all your support. I hope you're excited about this. This is like a new chapter that I feel like I'm about to enter. I'm gonna be a big truck guy. I'm gonna dress up like a trucker and tow cars across the country and drive drift events with people and spin out and break things. I'm really excited. So thank you guys so much. I will see you tomorrow, maybe with a little bit more shots of the trailer and maybe some more information on other stuff going on. Bye.
When you said